slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Boa, galera, é assim, ó. Você chega no seu box, a equipe tá toda preparada. Good morning, my friends.
Morning, morning.
Morning.
E aí?
Morning. Quem bloque? E aí, Bruninho, fala comigo. E aí, João? Bom dia. Bom dia, Gustavo. O que você tá mexendo aí? Não aguenta ficar sem mexer nas coisas? Cara, Deus o livre, chega e mexer com as coisas, cara. Bom, gente, começando mais um vídeo aqui no canal pra vocês. E hoje é o dia, se Deus quiser, né, vai pra cabeça. Tá chovendo o motor aqui, né? E o Gustavo tirou aqui, que ontem a gente viu uma mordidinha na correia, eu vou mostrar pra vocês. A gente preferiu colocar uma nova aqui, somente. Ó, tá vendo? Ela tinha uma mordidinha aqui. A gente viu que pode ser que ela esteja encostando, pode ser não, ela tá encostando um pouquinho naquele canto lá, ó. Aí a gente vai pegar uma polia dessa aqui agora que eu tenho ali, que ela tem um pouquinho menos de aba. Ou seja, para nós ter a garantia de que não vai ter problema nenhum com isso daí. E é isso. O dia hoje tá chuvoso, vocês viram aí. É bom que chova um pouco agora para depois ele ficar, se Deus quiser, secar igual ontem e ficar nublado. Porque se ficar muito assim é ruim, então... Você tá quietinho aí? O que você tá fazendo aí? Até que enfim serve pra alguma coisa, que não faz nada esse rapaz, viu? Deu certo, neném?
Tem uma fita aí não que eu vou passar?
Tem um silver tape ali.
Essa uma fita que eu vou passar. Não, não precisa ser silver não, velho.
Pra colar aqui por dentro, né?
É, pra colar aqui por dentro, pra não ficar saindo pra você, tipo, não.
É, colar. O Gustavo ali, ele já acha uma fitinha ali. Botando um radinho aí. E é isso, partiu rodar o dia de hoje.
Here we are at Old Bridge Township Raceway Park. I'm Jared Dennady, joining me up here in the booth. Normally on the start line, this year has made the transition up here during Prospect to give some great insight on what's going on through the driver's mind or what you think. Eric Medisi, Jeff Dennady, both these guys driving really well yesterday. Eric Medisi and Jeff Dennady, he's got the keys to my Jeep. Boom, boom, here we go. Medisi into that first outside zone, mile to wild. All right, transitioning now past and into that second outside zone. Medisi going, and also even where is Dennady going? Now past that inside clip, attacking is Dennady in that final outside zone. All right, some opportunities to tighten it up a little bit, twist the screws.
A little rough start here on their battle. So Medisi, straight line initiation, fills the outer zone really well. Could use a little more angle there, but Jeff's making up some more ground here as they swing it around here. Medisi definitely not filling the zone completely, but enough. But Jeff sacrificing all the line, almost all the angle, just to get that proximity. Gets a little closer there as they go through inner clip one, transitioning. Medisi just not filling up those zones, and Dennady kind of trying to,
trying to figure out, dealing with what he was dealt.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I was trying to think of that analogy where you make something good out of something not so good.
When you got lemons, you make the lemonade.
Yeah.
Got something, just squeeze it up and see what happens. Just put it right in your hands and just crush it. All right, so here we go. Jeff Dennady will lead. Eric Medisi giving chase. Jeff Dennady, let's see what kind of initiation we got here from him. into that first outside zone. Man, he really exceeded that in a very unique place. That was kind of weird. All right, Jeff Dennady. Whoa, buddy. He is, you know, when he colors in a picture, there's no lines. He just colors
No
all
lines,
over
no
that page,
numbers.
man. Here we go. Jeff Dennady into that final outside zone. And Medisi crossing the finish line. Dennady and Medisi. Last battle of Prospect.
Now, granted, Jeff had just put this car together after he wrecked it in Atlanta, but they both had similar initiation and filling out outer zone 1. But Jeff just had a really lazy transition there going in there. Outer zone 2, eventually filling it, but Medisi was keeping his presence there, but just didn't have the smoothness keeping the pressure on Dennady here as they bring it out. Jeff filling out outer zone 3. Medisi. Present. I mean, it's pretty.
There we
wasn't
go.
obvious to me, but
Eric Medisi gets the win. Dennady just too many mistakes, both in lead and in chase. So Eric Medisi gets the win. Mile to Wild in the Subaru BRZ. So.
I can't reveal the
All right, up next, he was our last battle in 32. He went through Jeff Dennady. Yeah, he went from Mile to Wild, the Mile to Wild Custom Accessories Subaru BRZ. It is Eric Medisi. row, purple time 16 is not going to be our final battle. Well, it could be if it goes one more time, but right now, Medisi and Buchanan, 2 wild cards.
Slouch for sure.
No slouch. He went
wild
through
man.
them, and Mata kind of took himself out there, but Buchanan earned it.
Try and
Let's
drive the car, man.
You don't go full wild out of the gate. I know you're mild to wild. That's your sponsor, but you got to go mild, like Taco Bell hot sauce. You go mild, you go hot. You don't go full Fiesta sauce out of the gate. All right. So here we go. Medisi El Diablo. Thank you. All right. Mild to wild. BRZ out front. Here comes Buchanan in that chase position. The SPD 350Z. Oh, and there he goes, Medisi. That's what we're talking about. You got to temper that flame. Dial it back a little bit here as Medisi looks like he's hippie shake here. The hips don't lie. Shakira called. She wants her hips back. As Medisi now in that final outside zone. Buchanan, you know, you got to think Buchanan pedaled back. He got into the dirt. You didn't see him fully push. I'm surprised he didn't DB there.
Yeah, I really like Buchanan's initiation there, actually adding more angle than the lead car here. Excellent transition, both cars keeping together until Medisi does a little off-road excursion here, fully filled in the zone. Didn't look as bad as the deficit as it kind of looked. It just looked a little more violent when we were looking at it live here. But Cody does a real nice job, almost transitioning first, getting a little too deep in the pocket there, sacrificing angle which we couldn't see live, but all in all, a good performance by both drivers here as Medisi. We're seeing him fill out on one left foot brake there. Good mimic here from Cody as he reels him in and doesn't even phase him. Oh, a little dirt. Just do the tear off and we'll keep on going here through outer zone 2. A lot of wavering there through outer zone 2 in the lead car position here from Medisi. Good anticipation from Cody. Just went a little too deep, and I think that's just the only little deficit I would say on Cody's half.
Dirt a little bit, but he could have easily followed him, could have made a mistake, but the composure to keep it on the asphalt, that was the right move. Now Cody Buchanan out front, SPD, Nissan 350Z, initiates, big angle, ooh, comes up short. So again, SRD, Nissan Z, and now looks like feels all that second outside zone, but Medisi not seizing on the opportunity. Like to see him get close. Oh, and Medisi looks like he has a major correction. We're gonna have to look at the true serum, that eye in the sky.
Yeah, there's
because
a lot going on with this run. That's for
and
sure.
you got to consider. Here's Buchanan on initiation, comes up short.
Yeah, that was his first deficit.
That's well, hear me out.
Sure.
So on that initiation, that's going to throw off that chase driver.
Correct. And if he did it like 10, 15 feet later, it would have been fine. But now transition was a little lazy. But that's because it was so far off course of what we're used to, or what they're been practicing all weekend. And Medisi's trying to make up for that in hour zone 2. I think he could have done a little better job of backing off. He did get a little piece of that cone. You're not supposed to follow the lead driver that close to the inner clip there, but overall did pretty okay with what he was given.
Watch right here, going from outside zone 1 into 2. He pinches him out. Medisi has nowhere to go, right? So, yeah, Medisi was on him, but with him being shallow on initiation, in that transition, he's already closer to outside zone 2 than Medisi was, right? So, like,
but by the time we get to underclip 1, he should have kind of stacked it up and put it back together for a little bit better of a chase run, because then Buchanan's after that.
Medisi versus Buchanan one more time and one more time. So
maybe
they're going
they will be the last battle.
So potentially, right? We can go multiple one more time. So Medisi will lead, Buchanan give a chase for this one more time battle. Medisi through the start chicane, no cones hit. Almost pushed though. Here we go, Medisi on initiation into that first outside zone, feels all of it. Buchanan. And again, this is another case of Love, what we just saw with Love and Brutsky. They're like not leaving anything out on the course, or leaving it all on the course, I should say. And here we go, not leaving the judges' hands. Medisi dialed in. Buchanan knocking over the inside clip. Medisi coming in hot to that last outside zone. Buchanan, good proximity, a little short on that last outside zone.
It's a good thing we have changing roles here, because that would be really hard to differ who was more dominant there, because they both did really good jobs in their positions. Looking at it again from the sky here, Buchanan initiating at the same time as Medisi as they roll in through the transition here into outer zone 2. Buchanan a little far behind, but he definitely reels it in here, not sacrificing much angle or line there to get the good approximation with Medisi. As they roll in through inner clip 1, Buchanan takes a little piece of that, anticipates the transition really well there, filling outer zone 3, bringing it on home. Good job, both drivers, absolutely.
Are we going to get a winner? These two last battles here at the World Purple Top 16. I'm expecting something big from Buchanan, risking it, big entry, but comes up short again. That's what we saw on his first run, on his first battle. Now in that second outside zone, using all the course, right there on the course's edge, or I should say the outside zone. Medisi, look at that. He is right there. He goes to the wrong side, and just sloppy Joe all over the track. Unfortunately, Medisi made some mistakes in that chase position. Buchanan wasn't the tightest.
Yeah, definitely. Buchanan definitely didn't have the prettiest lead run there, and I really was wavering towards Medisi here, especially in the outer zone 1 there. Doing a good transition, but Buchanan was just kind of all over the place, throwing more angle there, trying to put it together here. Medisi didn't waver too much. I was like, all right, he's hitting good. He's doing a good job of not getting sucked in the paint, but look here. That's 3 tires off. I'm going to say that's an incomplete from Medisi here as they run out through the finish line. Looking at it from the sky here, Buchanan, like you said, a little short. He did that in the last battle, filling out the outer zone 2, but he throws more angle and it kind of throws Medisi off. And then they make a little contact there. That's fine. Rubin's racing, but then he totally goes off course there. I'm not sure what happened there, if he was anticipating him to go shallow. Just not sure what goes on through the head that happened.
Slide him left for Medisi or right for Cody Buchanan. Looks like Cody Buchanan gets 1, 2, and 3. It's unanimous. Buchanan gets.
Aí o cara quer de volta a tinta dele? A primeira volta que a gente deu, o cara dois, mas não dava, mano, eu já tava colado no cara. Eu tava colado, aí o cara ele dropou e tirou o pé, é isso? Ele dropou e tirou o pé? O que aconteceu naquele momento lá? Ou ele tava normal? Porque... Quero agradecer toda a rapaziada que tá aqui já desde já. A minha equipe, sem nada desses caras era possível. Muito mais gente envolvida. Só para dar um feedback para vocês da minha volta agora. Eu até o momento, quando eu tava dentro do carro, eu não tinha entendido o motivo que fez eu alinhar muito o carro lá. E a gente analisando aqui, infelizmente o cara me induziu a um erro. O cara dropou a roda fora. Eu vou botar a imagem depois do drone. O cara dropou a roda fora, deu uma balançadona no carro, eu já tinha dado uma batida na porta dele. E aí é o momento que eu quis abortar com medo, não sabia o que ia acontecer, pegou de surpresa. Eu dei uma abortada, a hora que eu voltei a acelerar, o carro caminha muito aqui. O carro tá muito gripado. E aí o carro foi pra frente, fazendo eu cortar inside. Mas ele me induziu a esse erro. É uma coisa que vai acontecer em etapas diferentes. É uma coisa que ele me induziu ao erro, mas eu tenho que estar mais atento. Eu tava muito confiante, mas Deus não quis dessa vez. Vai pra próxima, minha evolução foi muito grande. Tô feliz demais. E deixei as portadas nos...